in our national anthem. Welcome to the 2014 Tampa Bay Technical High School graduation. Today marks Tampa Bay Technical High School's 45th graduation ceremony. This class has continued our tradition of educational excellence. At this time, I would like to introduce our stage guests. I would like to ask each of them to stand when their name is called. Please hold your applause until all of them have been recognized. School Board Vice Chair, the Honorable Susan Valdez. School Board members, the Honorable Marita Edgecombe. School Board members, the Honorable April Griffin. Superintendent of Hillsborough County Schools, Mary Ellen Elia. Deputy Superintendent, Kathy Valdez. Assistant Superintendent for Administration, Dr. Lewis Brinson. Assistant Superintendent for Student Services and Federal Programs, Dr. Larry Sykes. Communication Officer, Steve Haggerty. Area Leadership Director of Area 7 Schools, Owen Young. Assistant Principal for Technical Curriculum, Dr. Tammy Crawford. Assistant Principal for Magna Curriculum, Jennifer Sperano. Assistant Principal for Administration, Marissa Carney. Assistant Principals for Student Affairs, Dennis Dirklinger. Michael McManus, and Ernestine Williams. Senior Class Sponsor, Reginald Lawrence. Vice President of Student Government, Crystal Bobo. President of Senior Class, Whitney Desormo. Salutatorians for Architectural Design, Pamela Barthelemy. For the Academy of Health Professions, Tao Nugent. For Tampa Bay Technical Programs, Isabel Martinez. Valedictorians for Architectural Design, Vishnu Jayakumar. For the Academy of Health Professions, Sabir Mirza. And for Tampa Bay Technical Programs, Natalia Velasquez. At this time, I would like to introduce Whitney DeSormo, the Senior Class President. Whitney is the daughter of Sorrel DeSormo and Marcel Alexis. Whitney will be attending the United States Military Academy at West Point. She was our track and field captain and student government president.
Hello. Friends, family members, faculty, honored guests, and fellow graduates, I'm honored to stand before you this afternoon and welcome you to Tampa Bay Technical High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2014. On behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank all the parents, coaches, family members, and friends who encouraged and supported us as we work towards this day. Personally, I would like to thank my parents for all their sacrifices they made for our family and providing a better opportunity for us. My brother and sister for being my biggest fans, as well as Stephen Rivers and Cookland Chen for believing in me when I could not believe in myself. I would also like to thank the graduates here today. We will long be remembered for our accomplishments in high school, but our true legacy lies in what we will achieve in our future. In front of me, I see greatness. I see artists, entrepreneurs, scientists, musicians, doctors, lawyers, engineers, and heroes who have committed themselves to protect our country, including myself. My challenge to the graduates is to never forgo any opportunity. Never let your dreams fade. Never let any wrong go unchecked, and never let anyone tell you that you cannot do something. The fact that we all made it this far is a statement to the world that yes, we can and we will. We are dedicated, we are dreamers, and we are doers. Why? Because we are Titans.
At this time, I would like to introduce Pamela Barthelemy, the salutatorian for the Academy of Architecture. Pamela is the daughter of John and Patricia Barthelemy. Pamela has maintained a GPA of 5.85 and will be attending the University of South Florida in the fall.
Good afternoon, families, faculty, and Tampa Bay Tech class of 2014. Everyone here today has been anxiously waiting for this day. First, I'd like to address the graduates. Through what may seem like the longest year in our academic careers, we made it. Since the first day of school, we've all been counting down until today, the ultimate day to turn up. As a class, we took any and every opportunity to turn up. Grad bash, turn up. Prom, turn up. The Tech basketball team could have been down by 20 points in the fourth quarter, but turned down for what? But of course, today isn't all about us. It isn't just our day. Each of us have family members who have wanted to cheer us across the stage for 18 years after instilling in us the values which they thought were best. I'm not going to go on and on with the list of people who none of you know, but of course I'd like to thank my parents. And to them I say, nous tous deux, c'est réellement bon power. I just love them for everything. So after the ceremony today, each of us should take the time to thank everybody who contributed to our high school success and everybody who walked alongside us, keeping us from feeling lonely in our high school experiences. So say thank you to the teachers that care, your parents, your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents, and your best friends. Finally, to the two-term class of 2014, to be trendsetters, to be trailblazers, and to be the first. But after today, after all that we've learned from our teachers, our family members, and our peers, not only should we have the ability to find our individual passions and set a new standard for others to follow in our footsteps, but we should have the will and the confidence to do so. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce Tal Nguyen, a salutatorian of the Academy of Health Professions. Tal is the daughter of Mark and Lee Nguyen. She has been a member of Health Occupation Students of America, Mu Alpha Theta, the Science Club, and National Honor Society. Tal has maintained a GPA of 7.28 and will be attending the University of South Florida in the fall.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dear Mr. Apolino, the administration and staff of Academy High School, families, parents, and fellow graduates, I'm honored to be here in front of you, addressing you on our high school graduation day. 4 years ago, everything looked strange to us, especially to me as a young girl newly arrived from Asia. When I took my first step in my new school, in my new country, on my new continent, I must admit I felt great anxiety. Tampa Bay Tech seemed so foreign to me. It was a world away from everything I had known. But now, at the time when I will soon be making another big move, it had left a deep and unforgettable mark in my mind and on my heart. That is because TBT has become my second family. One whose members include crazy teacher and lifelong friends. For me, personally, this is an opportunity to first thank my wonderful teachers who have dedicated themselves to the task of spreading knowledge. We students were like an experience explorers in an ocean whose roaring wave we did not know how to navigate or even survive. But our teacher guided us, provided us with the resources to move about safely, and in doing so, help build the strength and the confidence we will need to continue navigating the ocean of our lives safely and successfully. Specifically, I'm deeply grateful to Ms. DiCaro, Ms. Finlayson, Dr. Baldwin, Mr. Fosco, Mr. Morrison, Ms. Sacco, Ms. Familia, Ms. Landy, and indeed to all of my teachers who saw my potential and encouraged me to do my best. To my fellow graduates, we are about to leave the nest, to leave home, to leave the school where we grew up 4 years later. We are like birds just mature enough to spread our wings in the pursuit of new directions. Humans often dream of flying like birds, but they might long for their one nest where they grew up. Together with you, I have achieved a success that I myself couldn't have predicted. In particular, I won't forget wearing blue lipstick with my best friend Aubrey. I won't forget severe evil jokes, or complaints about using a pen in math, or watching Korean boy band with Kimberly, or chatting helpful advice and proper dance, or sweet girly Arisa, or annoying dad, or Vietnamese Isabel. Most importantly, this is an opportunity to give special thanks to my beloved parents, my sister, my relatives, for your support, your love, your encouragement, and your advice during the past 4 years. Finally, on this memorable day, when we celebrate our graduation to new stages in life, I want to recommend you, my friend, my old lessons. Be patient, be determined, and faithful to God in all situations. When we make it class of 2014, thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce Isabel Martinez, the salutatorian of the Tampa Bay Technical Programs. Isabel is the daughter of George and Isabel Martinez. She was co-president of Mu Alpha Theta, maintained a GPA
you. Your answer is probably very different now. A friend, a teacher, someone at the fair. All of those people have probably contributed to your life in some form or another. You may think that you haven't ever affected someone, but you have. You matter to people more than you realize. I'm sure that most of you can think of a friend that you love very dearly and would do anything for. To someone, you are that friend. It's hard to think of it from that perspective because a lot of us fail to recognize that there are some people that see us as we see them. We influence others just like they influence us. I want you all to take this information and build on it. Next time you have the opportunity to hold the door open for someone, do it. If you notice that someone is having a bad day, try to make them happy. If you succeed in any of these, you've made a difference. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, no work is insignificant. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. Many people think that making a difference means changing the world, but it doesn't have to involve that. Helping leads to helping. One good deed leads to another. A good decision leads to many other good decisions. What I'm trying to say is that you are not insignificant and that you matter. Graduating high school opened up so many opportunities for you all. You'll also have a lot of free time for a while if you manage it correctly. Live your life in that free time. Don't waste it because life is short, and appreciate the people around you because they help mold who you are. I want to take this time to thank everyone who has helped me become who I am today, starting off with the two most important people in my life, my mom and my dad. I want you both to know that I appreciate everything you've done for me throughout my life, and that I love you both so much. Next, I would like to thank every teacher I've had along the way. You have all taught me something important and useful that I will carry with me through life. I see how much effort you all put into the success of your students, and I admire that. I'm talking to you, Wolf, Fosco, Chef. Thank you for guiding me and acting as mentors for these past 4 years and pulling me into the nerd cult you call the math team. Special thanks are to be given to my friends, because without you, I wouldn't be here as salutatorian. Thank you to Erica and Natalie for being the two best friends I could ever ask for. Both of you have been my rocks when I needed you. Guys, we have come to the end of the supposed best years of our lives, but now we're going to start the actual best years, so no worries. You should all remind the people around you about how much they actually make you as often as you can. We're about to enter a new era of our lives. Our loved ones will be there to guide us. After the past 2 months of almost crawling towards today, our moment has finally come. Guys, we have been through years of being up all night doing homework, making the same mistakes that get us into drama, dealing with unreasonable teachers and some nice ones, and persevering through the constant struggle of waking up before the rest of the world